Changes could be coming for the Austin Animal Center after an audit released last year showed major issues. KXAN's Grace Reeder sat down with Austin's chief animal officer to get his take before the city council votes on some of those changes next week.
For the first time, the man who oversees the well-being of these animals at our city-run shelter is sitting down with us about some proposed changes to how it's done. Those changes will go before city council next week.
These are some of the changes that, you want to say low-hanging fruit. It's things that we could change very quickly.
The biggest change, the city could make it so that animals who've seriously injured someone are not allowed into the community. The shelter would be using a new nationwide bite system to classify those animals instead of using the shelter's current minor, moderate, or severe scale.
A moderate to you might be, and what a moderate to me might be, might do different definitions. But what a level 2 is on the Dunbar scale, we all have the same definition.
If approved, another major change includes the ability for someone who finds an animal to foster it. Right now, an animal has to stay at the shelter for 72 hours before it can be released. This would allow someone to foster the pet immediately, so it doesn't have to spend time in here.
That animal's going to be happier in that home than it is at a shelter in a cage anyway.
Another change includes eliminating the use of crates at the shelter. Bland says the changes are a start, but there's more to come.
I'll give you a little hint. One of the next things that we need to look at is an additional location, a satellite location. A city our size to have one location in a far edge of town is detrimental to us.
Grace Reeder, KXAN News.
And during a work session next week, the city staff will present data on these changes to the city council. They'll also work through some of the language. Then the city council will vote on the proposition on Thursday.